What's up, everyone? We have a fun night of life skilling ahead of us. We're going to try to keep our worker empire thriving. I have been doing some working on it more while I was offline last night because of our little disconnection and everything. I think we're in a good spot. I think we can go ahead and do some good numbers. I got another material workshop over in Valencia, and then I need one more contribution point to rent out the last mineral workshop that I can for a little bit. I'm going to go for this one here, and I want to say the last one that I can get is probably over here somewhere, but neither here nor there. I'm not worried about it. Today is all about getting the materials together to at least keep another week of our trade crates being made up. I'm thinking we're going to head over to Pilgrim's Haven for our mining, or we might do... I'm thinking ash timber. I'm not exactly sure which one I'm going to need more right now. I'm thinking ash. Only because I do have Glish running right now and Trent at the same time, which is both using my ash. Or no, I think only it's maple that I need. I might have to go out and do maple gathering just to go ahead and keep up on my stock. Where is it? Cedar, ash, yeah, maple's doing pretty bad. But I'm gonna have to do that. Which luckily I'm not that far off. Starting off, I'm gonna take care of our imperial cooking, get that out of the way. Oops, not that one. Get that out of the way. We are at 12.62% into getting our next contribution point. I wasn't getting lucky on getting the byproducts last night, which I was trying for. It was bad. Completely bad on the RNG. Let's get that. Go into, I think it should be Mountain of Eternal Winter. Yep. My stack there. That should be good enough. If not, I do have Balix made up. And yeah, I got cool. Makes no difference, but I'm gonna switch off anyway. We'll go ahead and do this, and this should take care of any other supplies that we will buy. Ooh, I still got purified. Oh yeah, I ran out of herbs too. Weird, right? I actually ran out of the wild grass. And before she gets way too invested... There. That should free up some space. And the weight. Now, let's go ahead and get our tags and everything set up while we're doing this, and it shouldn't take too long. I only need, like, 208? 209, maybe? Hope you guys are enjoying your Tuesday. Day before patch day. I'm excited for the new teleporting that's coming out. The flat rate Magnus teleporting, and hopefully the UI change comes out so we don't have to actually teleport in and then teleport and all that dumb shit. Like, I just want to be able to run up to the well, click a spot, and there we go. Now we're teleporting. One little loading screen. Yeah. That's what I'm waiting for. And I think I might have to go ahead and set up my AFK Fisher out there in Margoria finally and have him doing his little AFK fishing every night. It's a great way to get the bottles. I'm not going to have him harpooning yet. I will put a harpoon or something on him maybe, but for the most part, I will get him already set up his cog in the actual spot that he needs to be in. Eventually, I will get the compass. 160. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. $180. Oh, and there is something I wanted to try out with the ease of restrictions on teleporting and all that. There's something I wanted to try. Oh, I can do 211 now. Ooh. Alright, so 21 more, and I don't have that, but the Balak should do. Yeah, Balak should do. I'm gonna go over there, start making the Balaks, and find out it's the wrong fucking dish. Come on, don't let it be the wrong one. Alright, cool. And then our single, and that should take care of that. Yeah, I was doing whatever I could last night to earn more contribution points, getting all of the byproduct with our alchemy and our cooking, so I made up a stack of the County Gukbaps, I made Mudo Gukbaps, and the Balak lunchboxes. Ooh, man. Oh, bonus quest. Please don't let it be a stupid floral lightstone or a generic. Oh, god damn it, a generic. Well, fun fact, everyone. If you guys are tired of having the same bonus quest pop up for whichever Imperial turn-ins you're doing, keep the quest up in your quest log, and it will not be able to repeat that same bonus quest, allowing you to go ahead and cycle through all the other ones. So if you're going out and, say, doing your Imperial cooking like me, if I keep this bonus quest up, I can go ahead and get the next bonus quest. If it happens to be the Floral Lightstone, I can keep that one in my log and go ahead, get the next bonus to proc, and hopefully finally get any of the actual cooking artifacts or whichever artifact that you're trying to go for. But yeah, that's a great way to go ahead and make sure that you don't have to deal with always getting the Floral Lightstone, the generic mastery and or life experience artifacts, so you can actually just have it sit there. Just be aware, do not run to Dalashian to talk to her or anything until you have the right one that you want, because it will go ahead and automatically accept or turn in all of the quests that you have in your log. So just wait until you have it and then run. So we're gonna keep that there, and we're gonna avoid Dalashian like the plague. Hopefully tomorrow I can go ahead and get another bonus quest to proc. Put these away. Put my byproducts up. And gathering should be able to get me a good amount of the gathering byproducts for more contribution points. Like I said, I'm trying to go for one more factory. I need another one over there in Valencia. At least another mineral factory over there. My plan in the long run is to have them pumping out the jade. I think I see snowfield jade crates. Hopefully. Let me get you started back up on your palm timber crates. And I think I'm going to have to either buy more palm or go out and manually gather for the palm just to keep them supplemented while the other one works on it more. But that's my overall plan. I'm getting more and more of my little trade crates made up. I'm doing all of the crystals. I'm not worrying about the actual value loss and things like that. I'm not caring about it. I'm curious on how many factories we can have going and just what we can do. How pay to win does it have to get before, you know, you start spending a couple grand on your worker empire? Just like I said, I want to see like what we can do with it. All right, now let's get into our horse gear and head down to, where is it? The northern or southern over here. Where is this? Right here. The horse right there. That one, check. I don't know where you're at, but hurry up. There you go. Oh, I gotta go tend to my farms too while I'm at it. Another great little byproduct I can grab for more contribution. I'm just doing whatever I can to get as much contribution as possible. Did I pass him? Nope. And don't judge me on my farm placement, okay? I'm just a little casual life skiller. I'm dabbling in farming. Where magical soil, great artifact to have, or a lightstone combination to have. And I at least was lucky enough to get the farming experience artifact. Alright, while I'm here... Oh, wait. Farmer. Alright. Farmer. Let's try our luck. And we'll put that right here so you guys can watch my farming experience. All that good shit. I don't expect much with all this, but it is all dry main grass. I have it over here because my farmer is set over here, so it's just a little convenient for me. There are proper places to place your fence for whichever seed you're going for, whichever, like, you're looking for, like, a more pruning, less pruning, more breeding, less breeding, just random shit like that. So I do suggest looking on Google and trying to find a suitable region for whatever seed that you're looking to farm. And the fruit that it will give you. That's also a big one. I'm just doing the dry main because it is the best way to power level your farming. The best crop to use for your power leveling, I should say. I wonder if I'm finally ever going to get a mole. I have yet to find one. Still, like, I haven't gotten any of the petal thingies or whatever they are. Like, I've only seen people post their shit up in the general chat. Or when you guys mention it. I want to finally hit master farming. Ooh, that was a nice one. I thought about planting Perilla. I thought about it, but I'm going to hold off on doing that until I get higher farming, and then I'm going to figure out like a spot to go ahead and do it. And also, I want to wait for the family life skill sharing to go ahead and go into effect before I go ahead and start putting my fences elsewhere. Okay, so randomly, anyone random in the chat, which one's better for breeding to get the experience? Magical or mysterious seeds? I don't want to plat that and have to pull it up realizing like I didn't need it. Like, I know one of them is better for breeding than the other. The other one has more product. I just can't remember which one it is off the top of my head, and I really don't feel like looking it up right now. I'm thinking we might have to. That's the wrong one. Come on, hurry up, level up. On my way, if there is any type of vendor I can go turn these in, I might turn them in. Depending on where I have to go. Because if I have to talk to Dalashin, then clearly, obviously, I'm going to avoid him. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just not going to turn those in yet. I'm not going to turn them in fear that I might be turning in the wrong... or going to the wrong NPC, which would turn in that one quest that I don't want to turn in, because I'm hoping to proc the bonus quest again. And if I get good luck, I should be able to get my last cooking artifact I need. I think it's the last cooking artifact I need. Let me check. It might be my first one. Or no, I might get the last one I need. And I hope it's cooking mastery. I'm not gonna complain if it's cooking experience. Like, it's already hard to get. I just would prefer the mastery. What's up, Forgotten? How you doing today? We are out here doing our farming. We're to hop over to gathering. I just did my imperial cooking. I'm doing whatever I can to get the contribution points. I am working more and more on my worker empire, and I'm going to try to get this thing fine-tuned to the way I like it. That, and I also have a plan of trying to see just how many factories and all we can go ahead and do before having to really rely on the whole pay-to-win aspect. Let's be real, you could do a lot more if you put money into the actual storage and the worker lodging and all that, but I want to see just how much I can do before having to need to dabble into it. And I'm not trying to min-max. I'm just trying to go at it in a casual approach to, you know, really see like just how an everyday user would go ahead and jump on the approach. Of course, you know, I have a little bit more knowledge about the game and all that, but still, I want to see just like how much you can do without having to rely on like spreadsheets and the cash shop and all that. All right, back to where we were going. I need to get maple for my worker empire. I'm using a lot of maple now, and until my workers are fine-tuned with their skills and being able to transport everything, I'm gonna have to manually input it and or buy it. Yeah, I just want to be able to go ahead and, you know, take a casual approach at the game. You know, maybe if like new content comes out, I can dabble in it, maybe not. You know, just, I don't want to feel like I have to do everything. I don't want to feel like I have to have a fucking routine all the fucking time. So, we're going to go ahead and get everything set up so I can have my trade crates running. I'm not gonna to deal with the spreadsheets and all that dumb shit. Unfortunately, for the time being, I'm gonna have to manually gather my shit to help out, but hey, it'll get me the byproducts for more contribution. It'll convince me to go out and gather more, and when the shared life skills go in, I can use my alts to gather a lot more, and I'll want to actually use my alts to gather more. All right, we are almost where I'm going to be gathering all of the maple. Right, here we are. Oh yeah, and I have to, at some point, I want to try to stock my horse up with the trade crates and try to horse call it, because they removed the restrictions on the trade goods that are in your backpack. I don't know if that involves the trade crates or not. If anyone can let me know if we're able to do that now, that'd be great. But I'm gonna try it later on if like no one can tell me or confirm it. I was rereading the patch notes and everything to see what I can do with my trade crates, because I don't want to sit there and deal with the transporting 6 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours here minimum. What do I need to do? Tools, artifact, and our crystal setup. Oops. Forgot, you just can't exit out. And we're just here collecting wood. It takes 3 to 6 hours to transport 1,050 trade crates at a time, depending on if it's like a value crate. If it's like a trash crate, probably like 1,200. And at that point, it's not even worth it. I want to be able to try to speed it up a little. You know, send out a wagon and, you know, maybe overstock your horse or overstock your wagon, blah, 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 to transport more on the side. Hell, 9 times out of 10, depending on which wagon you're using, how overstocked your shit is and all that, it might take you as long as your transport wagon that's out there. Yeah, but it's different going from the land of the morning, yeah, mainland to land of the morning light. It's a lot slower, like a shit ton slower. Especially if you don't have a carrack. If you don't have a carrack and you're trying to overstock your caravel or your frigate or your gillis, it's just pure fucking torture. You ever tried to barter with your ship overweight? Yeah, slow. Exactly, it's like that. Ooh, I can rename the group? Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Oh shit, that's cool. I didn't even know I could do that. The more you know. Open up our storage, grab our food. I might have to make more pet food. No, not yet. What's up, Law? How you doing? All right, feed all. That's not working. Feed all. There we go. Feel like I'm missing something. 5. We'll do that one. Yeah, we'll do it all. We'll do it all. See what we can't get. How you doing tonight, Law? Anything great planned for yourself today? Or did you accomplish anything today? Me, I've just been working on my worker empire still. Trying to get it all built up and set the way I like it. I'm out here gathering maple to keep our lumber factories going in Glish, I want to say. Yeah, nice. I considered doing the mining today, because I also need a lot of my iron. I ran out of iron. And I'm probably going to run out of zinc soon. I'm just making up everything that I can. I have my 3 factories going in Glish. I have 4 factories going in Valencia. I have the 3 in Afaria. I got rid of the one in Velia, but I still have the 2 in Trent. And I'm working on getting another one over there in Valencia. At least one more. One more mineral. Got salamanders. I like you, salamander. You're an amazing little salamander. Until I butcher it. You have to Shai and pilgrims and still can't pull enough. Just wait until the shared family life skills come out, bro. Wait for that and just cycle through all of your tunes. You should be able to go ahead and gather enough after that, right? I know. It'll be fun times. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Already at my weight limit. Oh no. Okay, put that in front. Get that already starting to pile up. Balloons. Ugh. Man. I wish I could do something like that. Think of all the milk. I'm more worried about the actual gathering, the active gathering. That's mainly what I'm looking forward to. Can you imagine all the metal solvent? Like, fuck the milk. There's a lot of steel and metal solvent to be had. Or like, let me see, I'm trying to think of any other activity. Herbs, maybe? And a lot of grass you can gather. Oh god. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, I'm waiting for it. Yeah, I actually ran out of my wild grass. I have to go out there and do that again, but I kind of want to wait. Just like with my Pilgrim's Haven ult, I want to wait on using her again when the actual, like, life skill comes out. It'd be a waste now. It'd be a complete waste because my Shai is already Guru. Like, if I wait a little and they come out with it relatively soon, then, you know, I can continue leveling up my gathering. But if I jump on my ult, then I'm only leveling up that ult, and it's going to be null and void when they go ahead and share everything. So all that time and effort that I spent trying to power level it would just be, like, thrown out of the window, and I don't want to feel like that. So I'm kind of waiting. Too much energy and how quickly I can burn it all. Speaking of which, there should be more potions. Where are you? Where are you? God damn it. Yeah, it wasn't. Okay. Throw that back into my bag. I mean, I never grinded to begin with. Let's be real. I'm a life skiller. I was only grinding for the compass or the map, or, you know, the infinite potion and blah, blah, blah for my life skilling. I wasn't trying to grind for money or grind. There were stipulations, all right? There were stipulations on my grinding. Like, why already? How already? Man, that's a lot already. Oh, that's why, that's why. The food is not helping. I did not prepare when I ran out. I just ran. Whoops. And oh, no maids have been. Ugh, they're killing me. We gotta change and then continue our rotation. M25 gathering tonight. Have you thought about doing underwater gathering by any chance? That might be a easy way to power level your, or at least get up to M25. Just a thought, you know, just an idea. I'm not sure if like you're able to or not, like with the slow diving and not enough breath or whatever. Why is my weight so bad? What is weighing me the down? I mean, besides all the logs. That could be a problem. How many can I throw in? That'll do. I forgot who mentioned the logs being a problem to gather for. But I'm getting way too many logs for my own good. Dedicated your Corsair to underwater gathering? Yeah, same here. I keep mine out there just for that reason. I don't think she'll ever know main, like, dry land. Oh. Hold on, let me let my cat out. That would have been bad. Oh, now how much should I get? Didn't tell me. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. It does not tell me how many I got. Yeah, I've been waiting for my Corsair's energy to regen too. Don't feel bad. Kind of like my Pilgrim's Haven ult. Fortunately, my second main life skiller, he regened all of his energy last night because I've been having him AFK processing all day. Well, not last night, but all day today he's been regenning it all. But I've been trying to maintain my worker empire, which is why I'm out here getting all of the maple. I ran out. So the logic is I will gather with my main, switch over to my wizard, continue gathering with him, switch off to another tune that I have set for gathering, and continue to pump materials into my worker empire without having to touch the central market too much. I want to try to cut as many costs as I can. I know there's going to be like certain items that I'm not going to have an option to really cut the costs on, but for the most part, I want to do as much as I can. And if it means coming out here to manually gather it, well, I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and suck it up and manually gather for it. Yeah, some stuff I'm going to have to rely on my workers, like the knock ore. trying to do a pre-order is very, very hit or miss, and I'm tired of waiting. I don't want to spend extra for the melted and or the already made bar. Yeah, that's the goal. I'm gonna take down the pre-orders and things when I'm done. I got my node. My workers are able to go ahead and start pumping in materials to that little trade crate. But it's going to be a while. It's going to be a very, very long time because I still have to get the Mountain of Eternal Winter region nodes, and I'm not prepared for it yet. Not with the current level of contribution that I am currently drip feeding into my worker empire. Maybe if I really got heavier into the actual cooking and getting the contribution like that, because I still need the knock. I think the closest would be right here, but I still need 5 contribution points for it. I have to start doing that, Breeze. I really do. I tried it last night, but I swear, it's like I have ADHD. I can't just focus on it and go. Like, I'll get little spurts where I can go ahead and sit down and do that shit, but for the most part, I like to be active, and it really bothers me that I can't be. But hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I figure I'm gonna do my AFK or semi-AFK cooking, have Eve online on another screen doing my semi-AFK mining, and I will have another game and or a video on the last screen here to keep me entertained and make it feel like I'm actually progressing in each game. Yeah, tonight I'm gonna set up my AFK fisher out there in Margoria. He already has the... I think he already has the fish tank. No, I'm gonna give him the fish tank. And the goal is have him do all of the fishing at night. And I will take his fishing pole, his lure, and the actual fish tank every morning, repair everything, take trade in the fish, give him back all of his equipment, and continue fishing so I don't have to leave the ghost whale area. That's what I'm gonna have to start doing. My pickled vegetables, my my vinegar, but I'm trying to get the node set up to ease up on the whole need for buying everything. Like I said, I don't want to have to rely on, even if it's just a vendor. I'm trying to cut all the costs that I possibly can. So I have the grapes over here. I think I have the pumpkins over here. Yeah, the pumpkins are being brought over to Calpheon now. And I'm just gonna stock it up. I have to get my paprika again, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go for the strawberry nodes too. Just because why not have more and more of my cooking supplies going on. Just want to see how much we can do with the worker empire before having to rely on like pearl shop storage and the worker lodging. I thought about it. But I don't have the contribution for it yet. I did have the olive node at one point, right up here. The first little goal, I think, would be to focus on Balanos. I'm thinking Balanos, and then I'll go down to Heidel, focus on those nodes, and we'll go from there. But after I get that last factory in Valencia. Am I going the wrong way? Am I just fucking dumb? I have to be. I feel like I did not hit enough of those trees yet. Yep. Knew it. Yeah, I do apologize about the later, not so long stream tonight. I have been cooking ham, sweet potato casserole, you know, a little mini Thanksgiving dinner, deviled eggs, all of it. And I had to, you know, go ahead and clean, and my fiance was working later, so it's been a very, very busy day. But we're here. We are trying to keep our workers working, our crates crating, and our trading. I also have to move my hash over there to Valencia from Land of the Morning Light because I'm no longer going to have him, the trader, over there. I'm going to have him stationed in Valencia because I have now started my, what is it, my crop workshop factory or operation over there in Land of the Morning Light. I've been trying to do a little spring cleaning, a little maintenance on my factories and everything. So now I have my alchemy tools being made. I gotta get more of the iron ingots melted up so I can get it all set up. I have the timber squares I made from all of the logs from our gathering, the polished stone from our gathering out there in Pilgrim's Haven, and I have Nopse with their trade crates being made up over here, which is why I want to have the one over there. It's not the desert sickness. I think it's he has increased travel time in the desert, or travel speed or something, movement speed. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look at his skills again. One of my guildmates was telling me that's why they have their hash over there in the desert for their mob grinding and all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the exact passive, but it's something that benefits being out there in the desert, and I'm gonna capitalize on it. I've already started pumping in the gathering byproducts to him to go ahead and level up his gathering and get the contribution to at the same time. But that's just to go ahead and do something while I'm waiting for the whole merger to come into effect. The contribution is what I'm really going for. I can easily come out here and active gather to level up my Shai, but I figure, you know, I might as well go ahead and try to get him set up and being able to be used earlier. I'm already hitting that limit again. That's nice. I should be able to come back with at least 11k of our logs here. Not the logs, but the actual timber. The maple. Not the generic logs. Alright, let's not talk about those ones. I wish I can get more like that, but no. I'm just talking about the maple timber. Could you imagine going out to do our log gathering and coming back home with 11k logs? The actual logs. That's a payday. Chop it all down. Think if it was that easy. Whew. Then again, if it was really that easy, I don't think I'd be the first one, or any of you guys would be the first one doing it. If you've thought about it and you think it'll go ahead and make you money, chances are someone has already done it. Should you pay to win your farm fences? Moisty, do you want my honest and complete unbiased answer to that? Like, do you want like no type of judgment or anything? Yes. Yeah, buy them. By all means, if they give you the option to go ahead and swipe your card to go ahead and be better than everyone else, by all means, if you have the money and you can afford it and you enjoy the game like that, yes, pay to fucking win and keep winning. But no, seriously, like, I would. I'd go ahead and do it. I'd get the costume. I would go ahead and get mainly the fences. The fences will go ahead and save you 100 contribution points, and or you can use them on the side of your 100 contribution point fences, your 10 slot fences. So it's still a win-win. All right, still a win-win. Have no shame in your game. All right, you're winning. I gotta call my maids again. Yeah, I have no shame in any of the pearl items that I bought. You know, if you enjoyed the game and you have no problem going ahead and affording the purchase, like, by all means, have fun. Win. Pay if you can win. If you can afford it, like, just have fun. I'm not saying, you know, you gotta go ahead and take out a personal loan and all that dumb shit. No, I don't. I do not have max weight. There's some things that I can justify paying, okay? Some things I can justify paying, and the weight for me personally, I can't justify it. I can't use that weight on every single character, you know what I mean? You know, the item slots, I can't use that on every single character, but you know what I can use on every character? The worker slots, the lodging, the storage, the actual town storage, the tent, you know, shit like that. I can justify spending on because you can go ahead and use it on multiple characters. But fucking wait, nah, it's all right. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass on that in the inventory slots. I give out so many inventory slots, like there's no point in actually spending money on it. Oh, but that does bring up the whole crystal slots, the family weight, and the slots here. Like, that could be shared. That I can go ahead and justify spending because that is shared between your whole entire account. But if it's just a lone single little character, no. Because you know what? At the end of the day, those who are spending like, you know, $200, $400 on their max weight, when the shared family life skilling comes out, you're still fucked either way. Like, you're still fucked because you have all that weight on that main character, but now you can do all of this on all of your other characters, and you spent all of this money, so now you're gonna have to keep spending all of that money on every single line. Nah, it's all right. I can't justify spending money on all of the single tuned items. At that point, it's more like pay to cry. You can get the loyalty weight. Come on. Since when has anything in the loyalty shop been worth trying to grind for? And yeah, that's why I'm really not worried about swiping for the weight, trying to buy out all of my max weight objects and blah blah blah. Like, hold on, let me check my weight, see if like I can get any of the loyalty one. Oh yeah, no. You can't get max weight from the loyalty. Once you get that one, you're done. So no. They give you 50 pounds extra and that's it. 50 LT on both like your personal character and your family weight. There's a reason why I don't bother keeping my weight pet out. Like, I have one, but is the 50 LT really worth it? Hell yeah, thank you for the subby. You are fucking amazing. But is the 50 LT really worth it at the end of the day? Where are you? Right here. Depends. I don't know. I don't know. It used to be a little bit more worth it when the Imperial cooking crates and everything was more of a weighted object. But yeah, my issue is they are reducing a lot of the weight. You know, so at that point, a lot of the things that we're doing, it weighs a lot more in the long run. And I don't really see the actual like need or desire to go out and get like 50 here, 50 there for an extra 100. That 100 I can shit out. I blink out 100 LT at a moment's notice. I love those little loot panels when they open up like that. Love it. Just seeing a wall of rares. Longer processing and cooking. Yeah, for I don't know about processing. I don't know so much about that because I mainly do my mass processing, and yeah, that little 100 doesn't really do much. Like, you don't really see the overall effects to it. I mainly see it with my Imperial cooking boxes, like trying to get them made up and turned in. Maybe like fuck. Maybe trash drops when mob grinding, maybe. And maybe like normal gather. I don't know. I really don't see the effects of the extra weight. I think the only time I really feel it is when I jump onto a different character to go gathering or something, but usually 9 times out of 10 I don't really notice it. I don't really switch off to my weight preset as much as I should. If I remember to, I remember to, but for the most part I don't bother with it. That's just me personally. All right, let's switch off into another channel. Yeah, I think for cooking it would definitely help. Cooking and Alchemy, they have a nice little push in between, like, yeah, if it works for you, it works for you. I just don't, I can't justify spending the actual money on it. For some things I can go ahead and swipe for. But when I was going ahead and whaling in this game, weight just was not my priority. Bam, 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 bam. No money, just free stuff. Gotta love the free stuff. That's why you have to really pay attention to the events that are going on. You really have to pay attention to them so you can capitalize on it. Like that whole entire summer where every week they were giving out the free worker lodging for like 3 cities each. And it wasn't even like the main cities either. They were giving us like the really like obscure ones that, you know, we really would really help us out. They really do give out a lot of the free things now that PA took over. Oh man, when Cacao had it, they were stingy with their shit. Like, extremely stingy with their shit. But hey, now all my tunes have a costume. Some of them have multiples because of the fact that, like, PA just was, like, handing them out. And still continue to hand them out. They're like Oprah with it. And the pets. Can't forget about the pets, all right? They started giving out a lot of the free pets. That is the second one I've gotten so far. Oh yeah. And the mage, yeah. All of my maids are free. I have not bought any of the maids. That was another thing that I could not justify spending on. It was, in my head, it was a little bit too expensive, like $10 for a fucking maid. For me, like, nah, it's alright. If I'm gonna spend $10, I really want it to be worth it more than just a little maid. I know it's gonna help me out and all, but like, in my mind, I couldn't do it. Luckily, they started handing them out, so now I have all of that total. 16 storage, 17 of the central. Their stupid little event loot boxes, or whatever they want to be called, are great for the maids, the pets. Say what else? Costumes sometimes. Keep an eye on our weight again. Yeah, because I'm already starting to feel it. I need my 10 out. I've been slacking. Completely slacking. No repairs, no villa, just nothing. I ran out here and started gathering, like, fuck it, YOLO. Do I got keys? I got 2 keys, alright. I don't have to spend money on this one. Are you open yet? Yeah, you are. Low-key, another reason why I want to get my AFK fishing set back up in Margoria, just for the stupid little silver keys to make into the gold keys. That's very expensive to have to go out and buy. Alright, where are you? There you are. Damn, it's like I jumped into a goblin nest. Just straight lumbering goblins everywhere. Every time I smack a tree, oh, there goes another one falling from the branches. Don't even know if you recover the cost. I don't think you can. I don't think you can cover the cost if you're like buying the keys and trying to get whatever is in the inside of the chest. The only way you can cover it is going ahead and doing your AFK fishing for the silver keys to turn into the gold keys to go ahead and open up the chest like that. That's the only way I see you like covering the cost. All right, let's go ahead and switch off again. So I need to get my fisherman set up and everything. Make sure my fiance is a-okay. Excited for dinner. Just gotta wait for her to finally get home so I can sit down and eat dinner. I've already made it up and everything, just gotta wait. Get all of that moved over. That's a lot of the maple planks, which is gonna come in handy for my worker empire. I sent mine out to try to get pebbles. I got bored of that, man. I did. For like a month or two straight. So now it's time to move on to another place. I think I can probably put my wizard over there to continue if I wanted to. But now it's time for a different little endeavor. Maybe get the keys so I can continue to come out here and manually gather once I get the trays, so I don't have to spend money on the keys. That, and I can try to get the fucking prize fish out there. Or the ghost whale, if I throw a harpoon on him. He does have his mastery up there. It should be more than the 12,000 or 1,200. Oh yeah, I forgot about the donkey. Yeah, I should probably... A donkey. Do I have a stable close by? Close enough. Don't mind me, orcs. Oh. Come on. Don't be dumb, horse. Come on, gotta get a donkey. Come on, horsey. How many storage maids do I have? Like 12. Yeah, that should be enough. I can take you out. Now, the real question is, am I going to be able to buy a donkey over here? Nope. I knew it. I knew it. Better plan. But you finally did luck out and get a worker with the ore and one with woodworking. I gotta re-roll all of my skills and shit like that. Okay, so we'll go all the way to Heidel. We'll be all the way there. We'll drop off the lumber again and pick up our donkey, get the donkey gear. Might as well capitalize on it while we have it, right? Or if you have it. When your game has not loaded up all the way. Come on. All right, you can have my horse now.
Ride horses in the open field. There's nothing quite like it.
I mean, there kind of is. I don't want to be riding any kind of donkey in any type of open field, but here we are. All right, we're going to check you in, register you. And let's go grab the gear. Storage. Calpheon, Trent, throw that in, throw that in, throw that in. And obviously, let's go ahead and drop off all of our shit there. I should have done that before running out here, but I kind of had the gathering on my mind more. See, look, the byproducts. You can't deny it. You have to come out here. You have to do it manually. If you want the contribution points, if you're using the byproducts for that. All right, currency exchange. Might as well. And, oh, the gear. What am I doing? Luckily, we're by idle. We're not going to have to run that far. Tickets in. Nope, nope. Great Ocean. Krogdalo, Krogdalo. Not Krogdalo, not Krogdalo. But Krogdalo. Okay. All right, come here, donkey. Where are you at, donkey? Hello there, donkey. We're gonna throw this shit on you real fast. There you go, donkey. Not to mention... We'll throw that on you, too. And back to Maple we go. Ding. There we go. Shouldn't be that far. I know I'll get more experience for, or if I had my actual training shit on, but I'm not really worried about it. We're not going that far, and I'm mainly using the donkey just for the little buff. Bum 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 bum. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. You can do it, donkey. I believe in you. Actually, I really don't, but we're gonna pretend like I do. Slowest riding ever. Curious, how close are you to leveling up? Almost. Hey, we're back. Hello, everyone. This is my donkey. Goodbye, everyone. That's my donkey. I should probably put a donkey in almost every obscure little stable I can find around, like, the normal areas that I gather, just so I can pull out a donkey, throw the gear on the donkey, and then pop the little bonus experience and shit. Have that on hand. Or if like my alts need to use a donkey, they can go ahead and pull the donkey out of the stable. Like, hello, we're back again, Maple. Give me a goblin. I want the goblins. Oh yeah, I forgot. Cappers are going to be dropping like fucking rain. Make it rain, Cappers. You're not a goblin. Got all this maple around. Let me not try to skateboard my way out. You're not gonna slide your way out of this one, Maple. Minigame, minigame, minigame. Oh yeah, I forgot the ginseng can drop during the minigame. I should probably be like trying to go for that too. You're smacking yaks. Yeah, you're not living until you smacked a yak, alright? You have the right course of like actions there. You are living on the edge. Are you making the Dragonese meals, or you're just like smacking yaks to smack a yak? Or did it talk back? They just need a good smacking. But yeah, the meals. I figured that. Usually no one bothers with the yaks unless they're making the Dragonese meals. I sometimes like to murder them just because, like you said, they just need a smack, man. Sometimes you gotta smack a yak. There we go, another goblin. Where? Down here. Blood for alchemy too. Yep. No, I think Land of the Morning Light really took care of that one. I feel like it really killed the blood market. Well, some of the blood market, not all of it. Not all of it. There are some of the bloods that you couldn't get from the bear or the stupid little pigs. Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, what is wolf blood sharing? Like, which group? Because depending on the blood group, Land of the Morning Light already took care of that. So you didn't have to really do the wolf blood, you know? Because the pigs were a lot easier. Yeah, and then the consolidation will finish that one off, Brent. Like, if you really didn't need a certain type of blood, once they go ahead and merge everything, I don't think you'll really want it anymore anyway. Like, depending on the group. I want to say, if Wolf Blood shares the same group with the stupid pig blood, then Land of the Morning Light went ahead and killed it. Even before, like, with the Frost Wolves, I think Land of the Morning Light killed it so much more so because the pigs were a lot easier to go ahead and kill, and people just overkilled the fuck out of Porky Pig out there. So, or the bear blood, because that was another thing, like with trolls. You know, it's a lot easier to go ahead and get your bear blood than it is to do the rotation at trolls, because, you know, I can get more blood from hunting. I can get a lot more shit from sniper hunting than I can with just regular gathering. Blood group 1. Is that in the same as the wait, hold on. Rhino blood. Rhino blood is one that killed it for me with Narcion. Yep. There you go. Narcion really killed the blood group for like blood group 1. Specifically just the goddamn rhinos, because of just how much experience you can get for it. 9 times out of 10, you started out with the actual rhinos, and then you moved over to the wolves, but you already had all of that rhino blood. At least for me, that's how it worked out. Where is it? Yeah, I came home with like 63,000 rhino blood, so when I started getting all of the other blood, it was like, oh man, more. Like the wolf blood, like you're saying, the frost wolves and the shadow wolves over there in Narcion, 59k. And then you have the other blood group with the bear, 25k. Pig blood, I have 141,000. Yeah, if you're selling any of the fox or wolf meat and or using it for cooking, you got a shit ton of that blood. Meow, 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 meow. I wonder, do we have any missions? Any missions? Life. Extra large milk. Not enough. Damn, no. I was hoping to find a larger wood gathering guild mission. Manual gathering, because hunting didn't feel as fun. Yeah, I stopped doing mainly hunting because I got burned out. It wasn't feeling that exhilarating anymore. Maybe I'll jump back into it to, you know, have something else to do. Just right now, I'm bored of it. I haven't hit Guru 50 either. I also have a feeling that those badges aren't going to really matter anymore, so the bragging right is like, it's not going to be as much of a bragging right anymore, and once I get more like information on the bracket that's going to come after Guru, maybe then I will go ahead and start to push for it. But if they're going to keep it like Guru 1 to 100, I'll pass. It'll just be okay, well, for those who had 50, now you can get 51, 52. It's not really that big of a deal, you know. But a whole different name bracket, a different color, I might be incentivized to go ahead and do it more, you know, just to have the color represented or something. But if you're gonna be that lazy to just be like, oh yeah, so we're continuing the leveling, and we're just gonna call it the same thing, and we're gonna put more levels on it. Boom, there you go. There's your extra bracket. All right, good, great. Give us your money. We're also gonna put out a pearl package for it. Yeah, just to commemorate it. As it stands now, current mechanics. Current, there are... The badges are more of a bragging right, but mastery fucking sucks. And 2K mastery for what? For which skill, or are you trying to do them all? I'm a little curious on this one. Ooh, hey look, Guru 3. Your focus is on processing, cooking, alchemy, and hunting. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, gathering is the easiest to get the 2K mastery. Oh, hey, look. Shit. Yeah, it's definitely the easiest to go ahead and get the 2K mastery without having to get your full pen. Or hell, even full tet. Nope, that's fur. Don't need fur. Turn back around. Stop swimming. Over here trying to work, and you're over there trying to take a fucking dive in a random pond. Like, stop, Shai. Get your life together. Really start to reconsider your life choices here, Shai. Alright, changing channels yet again. Why you always changing? Come on, hurry up and load. We don't have all night. Oh, but we don't have inventory space either. Let's go ahead. Move this over here. That's all our mains, but we can't, or not. I had to look at it really fast. I'm like, wait, I still have a whole entire stack, but yet I'm over there telling my maid to drop shit off. She's doing it, but I still have that stack. Let me double check, make sure. Sure enough, fucked up. Alright, lumber, where the fuck are you? At least I'll have those little alchemy supplies on hand. Now, if only they can do that with the fruits and the traces for me, right? And I don't want to hear about the stupid little bonus alchemy quest, alright? I did 3 hours of alchemy last night and did not get one of those damn little bonus quests. Wasn't even paying attention. I'm over here trying to pop more energy. I'm like, fuck the little minigame. Yeah, traces are the worst. Traces are the worst. Fruits are like almost just as bad. Not so much if you have like 20 fences out there, but yeah, those two alone I don't really enjoy. It's like going for the Turo heart or the Turo blood. Oh, and my mastery should be higher too now. Yeah. If only that fucking mattered. If only any of that even fucking mattered. That'd be great. Oh, yeah, let me demonstrate it. Let's do our fluid collecting, okay? Keep an eye on that. It doesn't even fucking matter. Arg. Arg. Just to show you. 70 plus 74% plus 74%. 80, 40, 20, 10, 25, 85. Same exact thing. 80, 40, 20, 10, 25, 85. Yeah. That's 2.1. That's 2.2. Here, let's go ahead and demonstrate a little further for you, okay? There. Is that better? There. Same value. Same value at 2.3. Mastery is a cop-out. Mastery is a fucking lie. That's unfortunate. At least for gathering. That's true, at least for gathering. It's a little bit harder to get the cooking, alchemy, all the other little masteries. But gathering, no, they give that shit out like Oprah. In a bag of Skittles, it's okay. So I want them to go ahead and try to do something different with mastery, try to rework it or anything. Yeah, processing. Yeah, let's not get started. Let's not get started with processing. Like I said, cooking and alchemy is a little bit different. You know, training is a little bit, a little bit different. Like, I think the only time I want mastery is when I'm training mastery is when I'm breeding, but other than that, I'm mainly focused on mount. Yeah, it's harder for cooking and alchemy and extremely... I want to say those are the worst ones to try to get your mastery with. Or the cook time. After a certain point, like, you have to get your splendid or resplendid. Yeah. 2K trading mastery rework. Yo, can you imagine if they actually started dealing with trading mastery? Fuck. Say like the more your or the higher level your trading is, the higher distance bonus you get, but the higher mastery you have, the more bargain bonus you can get. And that's over their little set value that they have out, you know, average value that we have. That'd be something really, really fun. I'd go ahead and lean heavier into the trading just for that. And then we can go ahead and start working on the active. The active, I don't care what they do. They can go ahead and revert back to the original or something, but just put some type of value onto the trade crates or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I'm mainly more focused on the crate trading because I already know they're gonna fuck up on active. I already know it's probably gonna last maybe like a year, maybe 2 years before they go ahead and announce that they're gonna rework it again. You know, we understand that it's not making as much money as mob grinding, and a lot of you guys have been complaining, so we're gonna go back to the drawing board and give you rework number 5. At least I can say that I got my trading artifacts. That one I can say. I went ahead and grinded out as much as I could just to get my artifacts, and I got them. I don't have to worry about it. No FOMO for me. And again, gotta dump the extra wood. Okay, so I was a little bit exaggerating when I was talking about if it was going to be easy, or could you guys imagine it being as easy as like coming out to do gathering and getting your 11k logs? But yeah, let me check Trent because I didn't have a lot of logs over there in Trent to begin with. So 500 in there. I always got to stop trying to make jokes, so it's easier to get your 11k logs like it's nothing. I'll go ahead, chop them up, and make the alchemy tools over there in Land of the Morning Light. Do I use gathering crystals? Yes, I do. These are the crystals that I'm using my gathering preset. But not mastery. No, I'm not using any mastery. I feel as though mastery crystals are a complete waste. Just because of how easy it is to get mastery, the gathering mastery, that's why I don't bother. The only ones I think I use, no, sniper hunting. And to that, not even. I think the only reason why I have that one, let me see, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Mainly for the weight limit there. I'm not really, 10 mastery is not really much for my bracket. All right, let me see. Yeah, I don't really focus on the mastery crystals like that. I mainly focus on the actual experience. Yeah, it's no problem. Do those stack? Please tell me you guys at least stack. Oh no, they're automatically applying it every time I loot it. Damn, it's not even like I can stock them up and use them when I really need them. No, they said fuck it. If you go ahead and get your Book of the Old Moon, we're automatically gonna pop it for you. Don't you worry. God damn it. Proldus, you got me, you shady fuckers, you got me. My big brain was gonna go ahead and keep that shit out there for when I really fucking needed it, but we'll just keep stocking them up. They could maybe save active trading if they took an idea from City A. That's like 20 minutes. Hold on. Let me get done this before I continue reading that. City A has 20 minutes to complete resources reach Valencia from Velia in due time for 5 times the price. That's how Imperial trading was, I want to say. You had X amount of time to go ahead and do special little trades that would get you more money than the normal trading would. But it was only in a select area for a select amount of time. And it would require, like, certain of the, like, trade goods. So it wasn't always just, you grab this one or grab that one. It'd be like, I want from Duvenkroon, or this NPC, or this Imperial delivery vendor wants this one from Duvenkroon, but then this one wants from the one that you have now to another area, so then you just jump from one region to another. Fundamentally, you would jump from one region to another. It would take you from one Imperial to another Imperial, just down the list. And then they had one little Imperial that would go ahead and it didn't matter what trade good that you had, it would go ahead and buy it for a certain select amount of price over the actual limit, or the value. Like, I feel the Imperial trading was a lot better than what we have now, or what we had. But still could use some work on it. I mainly felt the money, the value of the actual active trading back then wasn't worth it. Like, it wasn't a problem doing it, it was just mainly the value. The value wasn't really up there, so you felt as though the crate trading was more worth your time. But leveling it up, you can go ahead and it was easy to do your active trading from Balanos down to Serendia, from Serendia over to Medea, from Medea all the way out to Altanova, or maybe Valencia, then all the way back. Like, oh man, those were the days. Do I have to switch again already? No, I don't. I have to keep moving down the line. Yeah, we're over here talking about, oh no, they removed active trading. They fucked up the rework. So much for a rework. Like, come on, guys. This is the 4th time that they're reworking trading. Like, it's not a shocker. It's not their first little foray and their update failing, so they have to go ahead and come out with another version of trading, and then that fails, and they're gonna have to. It'll keep going. It'll be like a stupid little domino. Didn't know that. Just thought that mix of the timed replay logs idea make you want to turn horses better, and for the price of the items, make it viable client. Nah, I don't really think so. I think it's more of a... People are more silver oriented, even if it like helps out any other way. Like, if you're not making enough, doesn't really matter. But yeah, the Rupee logs, like, wouldn't you just get the free little dream horse that they give you and not worry about your training? If I'm thinking that's the one that you have to do the little time speed run and all that dumb shit, like, wouldn't you just go ahead and get your arty or your dine and have at it? Not have to worry about anything. You can just bypass it all. I have to do that log. I'm gonna see how viable it is to jump on one of your free dreams and just power through it. I know that first one in Calapion could be a doozy. That's the one I struggle on a lot. That's why I haven't done it. Let's see, how many logs do we have? 8K, 8.9K of the maple, which is, I'm gonna say is a little bit more because I have more stored up in the storage. I had to keep like separating. That's not too bad. And let me take a quick gander at the time, make sure. Cool. I think I still have 1 more hour left. Yep, 78 minutes. I'm running out of my energy a little bit faster than I thought, a little bit too quickly. It's not a problem. I was just kind of hoping to be out here a little bit longer than what I am or have been. And I think that buff is wrong. I think that buff is wrong. I've clearly been out here for 2 hours now. I have no more Stellas. Oh no, Stella. Fuck it. We'll break out the sharp. Keep an eye on my workers, make sure they're all being fed. I'm also gonna have to go to Calpheon at some point to get the paprika. Switch off. All right, while we switch off, I'm gonna use the bathroom really fast. Give me 1 moment. I think we're gonna go to, I think Valencia 2 should be already ready to respawn. All right, give me 1 moment, everyone. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I am back. Videos, maybe get into Lifeskilling. Oh yeah, anything I can do to help you guys out. It may not be the best, but hey, at least it's some type of help, right? Could have to go into it blind and hope for the best. Should probably put on my headset so I can hear what's really going on. I swear, guys, I'm prepared. Can you imagine if that wandering vendor like had some type of really rare item or anything that we can grab? Like, hey, you, bit. Like, just anything that we could buy from her. It'll be on a random cooldown or something to make it seem like it's not too overpowered, and when you actually do find it, it's a really good reward or something like that. Before the truffles were made into a farmable object. I feel as though farming them in your personal fence is a lot better than actually going through the secret caves now. At least once you got your stock already like formed and you have the seeds on hand, I feel as though it's a lot better than doing the actual secret cave routine. But if you have ults and everything set up on your secret cave routes and shit like that, then I suggest just continuing your rotation. Pump in your seeds and shit to your farming alt, and boom, there you go. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone, and you don't have to worry about truffle anymore. Since the alchemy changes, I don't think I've ran into the secret caves once so far. I think for me, with the alchemy change, they made that same little thrill of finding a secret cave for the first time. They condensed it into getting those little secret cave or secret seeds or mysterious seeds or whatever they are with your alchemy. They gave me it gives me the same feeling when I first like found like one of the caves accidentally. Getting the gear is a pain, but just taking your time with it. Yeah, getting the gear is definitely a pain. I suggest getting your Trilogia to start with, and then on the side, get your Manos gear. That way, even if you go with the enhancing route, you have something on hand, just in case you break it. Or, you know, you can still keep your bonuses from your Logia set while still accruing all of your Manos accessories and shit like that on the side. For me, personally, I try to keep a set offhand so that I can go ahead and... Oh, wait, I forgot I changed everything around. I like to keep a set on hand or offhand so I can go ahead and tap them on the side and not have to worry about breaking anything. That, and whenever my alts are ready, they can go ahead and grab whichever little gear that they need. I have one for almost every little life skill that you could possibly go for. And if I don't, it's because my alt is wearing them. Oh, over here. Yeah, it's because my alt is wearing it. So I don't really have to worry. But yeah, that's why I say keep your tries and everything on hand. So, you know, you have them on as a backup. And eventually you can go ahead and start throwing them onto your alt. Unless you want to save or get the money back. Or a little bit of the money back. You can go ahead and sell them. But I kept them so that whenever I went ahead and start tapping up and everything, I could just switch them off onto another tune. When I needed another set, I'd just tap them up and go from there. I didn't have to worry. It's a little bit a longer process in the long run, but I feel as though it will go ahead and pay off. It's a nice little investment if you are really enjoying the tapping and you don't want to spend all that money. Yeah, especially if you're trying to go for your Tri Manos, you know, build up. You can craft your Manos. gather for the materials, sell the rares, get the accessories on the side, and use the actual main resources to craft up your clothes. So even if you went ahead and bought your Tri-Manus clothes, you can have the extra clothes on hand to start trying to tap up for attack, and still keep your main Tri clothes right there on hand. You could wear them while you're tapping.